Welcome back to Good and Crazy News, y'all. It's your boy Aki. I'm back with another episode. Y'all see, we starting to get advanced up that here. We got a countdown clock and stuff going now.
Yeah.
Listen, we are getting closer and closer to being on time, which is supposed to be 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, now we came on at 6:30 something tonight. We're getting a little bit closer, Oh, goodness. Y'all know I got my trusty co-executive producer in the house.
What's up, guys?
Hey, everybody. Y'all, let's just jump right into these stories. Y'all, our beloved Marc Lamont Hill.
Yeah.
Before this story, did you know who he was?
No.
No? He's a very, I don't know if I can say respected is the right word. But, okay, so Marc Lamont Hill, listen, how many times I got to tell you that the black person's always the most important person?
Yeah, but I was trying to get a photo with all three of them.
They are in it, but this photo could be flipped to where Marc Lamont Hill is next to me.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know I'm about to show the video, so I'm not going to have... Okay. Y'all, listen. Marc Lamont Hill went on Piers Morgan's show to talk about something about the N-word, okay? So Piers Morgan, this white lady right here, she decides she's going to try to say something about the N-word, and then Piers Morgan decides he's going to bait her into going ahead and saying it. Child, y'all, let me move this over here a little bit so I can let y'all see this video. The video is right here, right?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. See where Marc Lamont Hill is now? Now he's in the corner. See? All right, y'all. This is very interesting. Watch this.
I live in a country where you can say an inappropriate, rude thing, which, by the way, black people can say things to white people all the time and they never get canceled. There's no backlashing about this. I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
go
not
on then,
have
say it. Say
you
the
will
M-
not have
Go on,
free
say
speech.
go on. Say the M word. Go on.
I'm not
No.
Don't invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me, because I'm the only one here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word, because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here, you and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and to ask her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Piers. I understand what you're trying to do, but we
you know
already
what,
know she's
Mark? I
racist,
hear you.
and I don't want to invite
Mark,
a racial harm to me.
I
to
hear
prove
you.
it.
I hear you.
Now, I don't know if you know anything. Why you take it away when Marc Lamont Hill was on the screen by himself? I wonder what he was going to say. You know what? Everybody knows that Piers Morgan is a bait person.
Yeah.
He loves to bait people into doing stuff because that's how he gets his ratings.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm glad that Marc Lamont Hill stopped him from letting that girl do that because like Marc Lamont Hill said, he would have been the victim.
Right.
Not nobody else sitting up on that stage. And who was that other black man that was sitting up there with him?
It's that dude from Fresh and Fit.
Child, it says right here, this comes from the Griot. It says, Hill was part of an explosive panel discussion about racism. Carmelo Anthony and Shiloh Hendricks Morgan invited controversial figures, Myron Gaines, a Sudanese-American podcaster whose views about women and black people tend to put him in odds with women and black people. I can't stand people like that.
Yeah, that's him.
That's Candace Owens, another Candace Owens. And Jason Whitlock. Child, it says New York Post columnist Ricky Schlott. What a name. Ricky Schlott. A self-proclaimed unashamed racist, Lily Gaddis, and professor, podcast host, and former anchor to the Griot, Dr. Marc Lamont Hill, who often finds himself in conversations with people that nobody else in the entire black community is interested in speaking with or to. Okay, so you know what? Marc Lamont Hill, he wants to take the reins for black folks and be like, look, I'll stamp out these racist MFers by myself.
Yeah.
I don't need y'all. I go ahead and talk to him. It says, at the end of the conversation where Gaddis was clear that she used the N-word frequently.
Come on, cat.
And believes that if you can't say the most offensive thing you want, then you don't have the freedom of speech. Here's the thing about freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want because this is America.
Right.
But there's also consequences to that.
Yeah.
So you can use the N-word in front of a black person and use it in a malicious way.
Right.
But when you get punched in your damn face,
I'm going to walk away because I need to calm down because bitches in here is motherfucking trying me.
That's
And
what's
I'm ready
so
to pop the fuck off. Because you're going to say and call me arrogant and like you don't like me. Bitch, you don't know me.
So it says Morgan oddly invoked her to say, Piers Morgan oddly invoked her to say the N-word live during the show on one featuring Marc Lamont Hill and Uncle Tom. Hill's words, not mine. Gaines, I'm not sure how often guests on any platform are asked to use the N-word openly with other black people around, but yikes. Gaddis did not say the N-word when she was asked to do so on the show because she damn knew better.
Right.
Even though she said herself she used the word all the time. Now, her all the time better be in rap songs.
Right.
And not saying it to her so-called friends. And it better, if she want to use the N-word all the time, she better be talking to Nana. Okay? Or one of her racist uncles down there that got one of them trucks with the flag on the back. Speeding down the freeway.
Yeah.
It says that for Hill was a bridge too far. He passionately shut down the whole thing since Morgan was requesting a white woman to demonstrate white racism at the expense of a black person on the show.
Yeah.
Y'all, here go Marc Lamont Hill. No. I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me because I'm the only N on here. So she says it. Oh, he actually used the word N-word? So he said N-word on here. So if she says that I'm the victim of it, please don't invite her for ratings and call me the N-word because that's basically what it's going to be. No, it's basically what Piers Morgan is doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Marc Lamont Hill, I'm glad you shut that down.
Yeah.
Because that did not need to happen. Bye, Piers Morgan, again. Child. Let me get these people up off my screen. Lord. I feel so good that it's early.
Yeah.
Like, I feel awake and ready to do this.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's all late and I'm about to go to bed and I got to do all this worrying and stuff. Y'all, it says up down here, Rick Ross wants to end beef with Drake. Auto slam! But you know what? I didn't know that Rick Ross had a beef with Drake.
Yeah.
What's their beef about?
I don't even know how I started. It was something down.
How long ago was this?
I think like a year ago or something.
So in other words, Rick Ross is trying to capitalize on Kendrick and Drake beef, so he just decided he's going to jump in and give his little 2 cents.
Yeah.
Girl, Rick Ross, bye. Go over there, Wingstop, and eat them hot wing thighs they got up down there. Bye. Rick Ross introduced, during the pandemic when they ran out of chicken wings.
Yeah.
Wingstop started having thighs instead of wings.
Yeah.
He was down there eating them, child, and promoting them for Wingstop. Child, oh Lord. Y'all ain't gonna believe this story right here I'm about to tell y'all. Lord. Y'all wait. Look at this. Y'all see this raccoon. Lord. I thought you said the video of the lady telling the man off was already supposed to be up here already.
Yeah, it should have been at the front.
It was?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do it after this. Y'all, look at this raccoon. He got a meth pipe in his hand. But y'all, wait. How about this is the second meth pipe? And look how he knew how to hold it and put it in his mouth, y'all. Lord. So in Ohio, a police finds a raccoon holding a meth pipe during a traffic stop. Now, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all something. This is the second pipe. This is not the first one.
Yeah.
He had the one that was currently being used with all of the, meth still in it and everything. He had that one to his mouth. And the cops took that one from him. And then he went in her purse and got this one. Child.
Come on, cat.
You know this lady, she was smoking meth with that raccoon.
Yeah.
Letting the raccoon hit it and everything. Child, you see how he holding it right to where he ain't even holding the bottom part that get hot. He holding it just like a person would hold it. Child, this come from NBC. It said, oh, Lord, did you pull that video from NBC?
Yeah, but I got a disclaimer for it.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the disclaimer at?
I'm putting it in the description. It's like one of those description disclaimers.
I told you that NBC always copyrights our stuff every single time. It says after an Ohio woman was placed under arrest during a traffic stop Monday, an officer returned to the vehicle to find the driver's seat occupied by a pet raccoon with a glass meth pipe in his mouth, police said. Child, it says the raccoon has her meth pipe, an officer is heard saying with a laugh on on body cam video. That's evidence now because the lady tried, and then the lady in the video, she says, well, I don't want him to have it because you still supposed to be hitting it yourself, right? So you don't want the raccoon to have all of it, child. And then they called the raccoon him. Lord, get out of here. It says when the officer took the pipe away, the raccoon pulled out another one. While our officers are trained to expect the unexpected, finding a raccoon holding a meth pipe is a first. The Springfield Township Police Department said on social media posts, the raccoon named Chewy was unharmed. Officers confirmed that the driver had the proper paperwork and documentation to own the raccoon in Ohio, where the domestication is legal. Child. Child, she is allowed to have a pet raccoon in Ohio. I did not know that. Y'all want to see the video to this?
Yeah.
Y'all do. Y'all, let me move the raccoon up out the way, child. Lord. Raccoon, Chewy. Oh, Lord. Y'all, watch this right here.
This is what she's smoking meth in.
Okay.
The raccoon's playing with her meth pipe.
All right.
Oh, there's no way. He's trying to smoke it.
All right. Thanks.
There's no way. All right, enough fun and games.
Y'all, did y'all see that? Lord. Chewy. Good luck to you, child. Okay? Bye. People are crazy.
Yeah.
Would you ever imagine having a pet raccoon?
No.
They're supposed to be one of the most rabies up animals out there.
Yeah.
Y'all, let's move. Oh, wait. I got something else I want to show y'all. Wait, let me see. Oh, Lord. Y'all want to watch something funny? So this girl, evidently this guy walks up to this girl and is like, you need to watch how you park your car. Mm-hmm. And evidently he picked the wrong person to start saying something to. Because she dug in there behind, child. Y'all want to see something funny? Y'all watch this.
Worried about how I'm parked? Yeah. You should be worried about putting some goddamn shoes on your feet, not eating those big ass fucking king size goddamn Reese's. You got on the Powerhouse gym shirt, but it don't look like you're doing nothing that got to do with goddamn Powerhouse. And you fucking coming over here knocking on my window. Look at that fucking smile on the back of your head, fat ass neck.
Y'all know what I think? I watched this video like 50 something times, at least. Because you know what's funniest about the video?
What?
The closer she gets to the end after she's, roasting the man, she removes all the context when he starts to get in the car so she can fit in her last two jokes real quick. She's like, look at the smile on the back of your head, fat ass neck. Y'all watch this again. Let's watch it one more time. This shit funny as hell.
Worried about how I'm parked? Yeah. You should be worried about putting some goddamn shoes on your feet, not eating those big ass fucking king size goddamn Reese's. You got on the Powerhouse gym shirt, but it don't look like you're doing nothing that got to do with goddamn Powerhouse. And you fucking coming over here knocking on my window. Look at that fucking smile on the back of your head, fat ass neck.
Lord. Oh my goodness. Y'all leave people alone out here in these streets. Don't bother people when they not bothering you.
Yeah.
Just because she wanted to park a little bit sideways, that's her business. JoJo, would you please stop marching back and forth back here before you knock my studio down? JoJo, sit down. Stop. Sit down. Lord Jesus. Okay, so y'all, this comes from NPR, this next story. Oh goodness. Is this the right video? Is this the right picture?
Yeah.
Trump is trying to call himself doing something nice. Mm-hmm. Lord. Don't believe it, y'all. Don't believe it. Because I think the people he's bringing over from Africans, they actually South African white people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it makes more sense. These are Elon Musk's cousins up down there. Lord. Excuse me, y'all. It says, first Afrikaners. First Afrikaners granted refugee status due to arrive in the U.S. This comes from NPR. The story would now listen. Remember, he's stopping all the people from coming into the country, right?
Yeah.
How come y'all get a pass up down there? Why?
Right.
Why? Why y'all think white people getting the problem? They getting the pass down there.
Oh.
You know what's your problem? Your problem is that you really want to be a white girl. Your problem is that you really don't even want to be black. You go and check me, then check me.
Because they don't want to be black. This guy was on the internet with Roland Martin, trying to explain to Roland Martin that the Egyptians were white that built the pyramids, talking about they wasn't black. Listen, and Piers Morgan had to be like, where's Egypt? And the man was like, well, I know it's Northern Africa. See, that's what white people try to do. They try to separate Egypt from Africa somehow.
Yeah.
It's Northern Africa. Well, child, the people who built the pyramids and all that, they came from Sudan and all them places and went north. So y'all stop playing with me. It says the story was, this comes from the NPR. It says the story was sent to us by Tim. Tim Haynes sent us this story. Whenever you do something like this, put this up there because now it's in the story section, and I'm just gonna read it like it's part of the story. Yeah. All right. It says the U.S. government has officially granted 54 South Africans, white descendants of mainly Dutch colonizers, refugee status, and they're expected to land in the U.S. on Monday, May 12th. 3 sources with knowledge of the matter have told NPR. The sources did not want to be named because they work at the U.S. government and fear for their careers. U.S. authorities this goes back to what I just said. He's stopping all the people from coming in. He's deporting everybody, but he's letting white folks in. And guess what? I done been to McDonald's down there on Broadway. Mm-hmm. They got Ukrainians working up in there. Really? They do. Mm. The Ukrainians are taking the jobs that regular white and black people don't want, like McDonald's and stuff like that. Because, these days, y'all teenagers don't want to work. None of y'all want to work. So somebody got to work at these places. So they're letting the white Ukrainians come over here and snatch them jobs from y'all. For real. Uh-huh. He don't care. He like, and I'm not working at no motherfucking McDonald's. That's what's wrong with y'all now. It says new arrivals would then be sent to their final destinations in various states across the country. NPR sought comment from the State Department. You know what this sounds like? What? Trump is going to be spreading colonizers all around the country. Why are you going to do that? Yeah. Why? Oh, my goodness. Y'all, please call y'all senators and stuff and stop this from happening. We don't want this to happen. Buy Afrikaners and buy Donald Trump and buy Elon Musk.
You're not going to read where they sending them to?
They send them all over the place. It says new arrivals will be sent to their final destinations across the country. NPR sought comment from the State Department, which said to contact the Bureau of Population, Refugees, and Migration. The Bureau has not responded. Questions emailed to the U.S. Embassy in South Africa also went unanswered. They are the first group of Africans to be accepted by the U.S. after President Trump signed an executive order in February offering them possible resettlement. It says they're going to be sending them to Alabama, California, Idaho, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, New York, Nevada, North Carolina, and Iowa, one source said. Several of the people granted refugee status have family ties in the U.S., they said. Mm-hmm. That's what you want me to read? Yeah. All right. Bye, y'all. Again. Oh, goodness, y'all. What is this? Well, they don't want the jobs is the problem, Mommy. They have jobs, they just don't want them. Do y'all? You know your generation don't want to work?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do when their parents die. What y'all going to do when y'all parents die? Because y'all ain't going to have, you just going to be homeless after that? I'm just asking. They're not going to leave y'all nothing. So I don't want, listen, y'all young generation, y'all millennials and all y'all that don't want to work and sit around and play videos and games and stuff all day, y'all all going to end up homeless. Because y'all ain't got nothing. Child. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Black History. Y'all know every day is Black History up down here to the good and crazy news. Today we have Emmett Chappelle. I like that when you have these stories and the picture is not from the 1800s. It's somebody actually from now. It says in 1925, Emmett Chappelle was born in Phoenix, Arizona to his parents, Viola White Chappelle and Ism Chappelle, who grew up in cotton-raised cattle on their farm. Born into segregation, Chappelle was required to attend a segregated Phoenix Union Colored High School in Phoenix, Arizona. Child, I didn't know they had racism and all of that over there in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
Child, I thought that, you know what? I thought that racism and Jim Crow and all of that was like an East Coast Southern thing. No? I thought it like stopped at Texas. I don't know why I thought that. After Texas, everybody was normal. No? Lord. It says in 1963, Chappelle went to work at Hazleton Laboratories, now Fortera, as a biochemist, but later joined the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, as a exobiologist. Yeah. And why you give me these hard words again? I done told you.
It sounds like 3 hard words.
Astrochemist. In 1966, as an exobiologist and astrochemist of NASA, someone who focuses towards the search for extraterrestrial life and studies the chemistry of astronomical objects. In other words, when shit fall out the sky, he go pick it up and examine it. Mm-hmm. He worked on the Viking spacecraft and helped develop the instruments to collect and scrape soil from the surface of Mars. However, he was most well known. Yeah, I'm sorry. My nose is still stopped up. He's still most well known for his work in bioluminescence. In 1977, he was moved to the Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbolt, Maryland, as a remote sensing scientist studying natural systems to improve environmental management. Chappelle also proved that the number of bacteria in water can be measured by the amount of light given off by that bacteria. So this man is just doing everything up down there. He is so smart. Huh? No. The discovery allows scientists and doctors to detect small amounts of bacteria in places such as urine in order to detect an onset of a bacterial infection. Additionally, so that's good. So he can see an infection coming. They put your urine, they bounce light off of it and see how much light gets reflected back. And if it's not as much as it should be, that says that there's bacteria there. Child, this man is super smart, smarter than me. Mm-hmm. Well, it don't take much to be smarter than me. I'm just kidding. I might read like a third grader, but I run 3 businesses. Okay. Mm-hmm. I got people working for me all over the world, okay? And that's not cap. Mm-hmm. All right, it says he has a lot of patents, y'all. In July 27th, 1976, method of detecting and counting bacteria. May 24th, 1983, rapid quantitative determination of bacteria in water, a bioluminescent assay for ATP in water-borne bacteria is made by adding nitric acid to a water sample with concentrated bacteria to rupture the bacteria cells, and many more patents, child. This man is smart.
Yeah, he is.
So I guess his big thing that he did was bacteria detection in urine and water. Yeah. That's his contribution. So when you go to the doctor and they tell you go to the bathroom and pee in that cup?
Yep.
He's the reason why you got to pee in the cup.
Yeah.
Because they want to see what's going on in your body, and he made the technology available to be able to do that. Black people is always doing something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Emmett Chappelle. Mm-hmm. 5. Y'all listen. Thank you, Emmett Chappelle. And guess what, y'all? We'll be right back.
This show is brought to you by Chris Castaneda with Mortgage Right. Tired of throwing money away on rent? Escape the cycle and start building real wealth. Chris can help you land the perfect home loan for your unique situation. Whether you're a first-time buyer or looking to upgrade, we'll guide you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. Contact Chris today to get started.
And we're back. Y'all liking the show so far today?
Yeah.
Are you? Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to our channel, everybody. And guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Men's Gossip. Y'all, my arms are starting to get I'm starting to get little things that I never thought I would have before, like these little things right here. I know y'all thinking to yourself, Aki think he's so big, he's so little, he think he's so muscular. Y'all, I'm not muscular. I'm not trying to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? Mm-hmm. But I weighed 137 pounds for like 20 something years, and now I weigh 185. Y'all, I was pressing 80-pound dumbbells the other day, and I'm super excited about it. Don't let JoJo run you. Why you be letting her run you?
She has to use the restroom.
She ain't got to use no bathroom. She's going outside to be nosy.
Oh.
The dog run you. Y'all, JoJo be having the mind control over Judah. He do whatever she say. She be like, and Judah be like, okay. Whatever you want, JoJo, because you the master. Y'all, who is this? Lord, let me see. It says Bucs rookie Desmond Watson, a 430-pound plus, wants to make people forget his size. Why is that? Is this supposed to be funny?
Because he's plays in football.
A lot of guys in football weigh 400 pounds. He ain't the first one.
Yeah.
You ever seen football?
Yeah.
You don't see those linebackers, how big they are?
I do.
I know. I see them because their booties be so big. I be like, Lord, look at the linebackers. I don't watch football for the linebackers. I watch for the wide receivers and the tight ends, y'all.
Oh, man, come on, cat.
Number 27. Okay. It says, this comes from the Associated Press. It says Desmond Watson's goal is to make people forget about his size and view him for his unique big man talent. It's hard to ignore the heaviest player in the NFL history. Watson's journey to make the Tampa Bay Buccaneers began this weekend at the team's rookie camp. He's already dropped between 25 and 30 pounds since weighing 464 pounds at the league scouting combine, and he plans to lose more. Okay, so he don't plan on losing weight. The football league done told his ass, if you want to get up in here, you better lose some damn weight, okay? This is not a choice. He chose being a linebacker so he can eat as many goddamn Big Macs as he wants.
Yeah.
Now he's trying to tell myself, hey, don't look at my size. I'm skinny now, y'all. I'm still 400 pounds, but guess what? I only weigh 390. Okay? Y'all don't look at my size when I come bouncing down this field, okay? I'm going to do what y'all need for me to do. I know the team cardiologist has already said that if I don't lose 100 pounds, I'm at risk to have a heart attack and die up on the field up down here. Child. It's a good story, but I don't want it to be my narrative, Watson said Saturday. Why are you lying?
Right.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You big, stay big. It says, I want to be known as a football player, not for a good football player at that, but I guess it's nice to make history. The 6'6" defensive back tackle from Florida is working with a team nutritionist, and they haven't determined the ideal playing weight for him yet. Mm-hmm. He don't need to hire one of them expensive-ass nutritionists. Carry your ass down there to Dr. Now. And let Dr. Now put you on that 1,200 calorie a day diet. You'll lose 100 pounds in 3 days. And that's not even cap.
Yeah.
By Desmond Watson. I don't even know why that even made it up on here. But it did. All right. Who is this? Oh, Lord. There's a video. Yes. Yeah. I haven't even seen the video.
You haven't?
No. So I can't wait to see it. So this lady right here, this Fox News anchor, she faints on air while she's talking about Joe Biden's health. Mm-hmm. It can't get no better than that. It can't get no better than that. She fainted while she's a TV host. She was talking about Joe Biden so bad, talking about his health and everything, and then she passed out live on TV, child. It says Fox News analyst faints and falls out of her chair on air, and host tries to carry on the show. A Fox News analyst fainted on air Thursday night after the middle of a harsh critique of Joe Biden's administration, forcing the show's host to awkwardly try to go into another guest before heading to break. Cameron Kinsey, Cameron with a C, Kinsey with a K, was criticizing former President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris when she started slowing down, stopped speaking altogether, and suddenly toppled over. In other words, she did a Mitch McConnell up down there. She just was like, child, that's what you get. Yeah, it was real. It says they have to rewrite history because they have failed the campaign. They have failed the presidency. She said at the network's bureau in Los Angeles. Then they put her ass on the border czar, but she never went to the border. So this is about incompetence. Girl, shut up. Everybody who talks about Kamala Harris has the same talking points. And I'm tired of them revisiting the election. She lost. She's not president. Right. Okay? So why y'all feel like every week y'all need to run down to y'all stations and talk about Kamala Harris every week like she won the presidency? Find something else to talk about. That's why your ass passed her up down there. Now, listen, y'all, I haven't seen this video yet, but we going to watch it together. Okay? Y'all, watch this. Oh, not that. Y'all, no. Where is it?
Not about.
Okay. Y'all, watch this. Wait, what is going on here? Y'all, watch this.
Not about.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. This is NBC again. Y'all, oh Lord, are they still talking or what?
This is about incompetency. It's not about ideology, or it's not about.
Oh my goodness. We're just gonna get some help here for Cameron.
Child, that's what she get. That's what you get from running your mouth up down there to somebody who's not even the president no more. Girl, bye. Oh Lord. Child, y'all know everybody always try to make everybody black. Child, so the Pope apparently is Creole. His family's from New Orleans. So wait a minute.
I couldn't get the picture for like the last few ones. I couldn't put it on there.
So why you didn't tell me?
All right.
So there's no picture for Pope Francis. Pope Leo. I'm gonna count it. Guess what, y'all? That's it for this show today. Okay. Guess what it's time for, y'all? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slammm. Y'all, Piers Morgan, you dead ass wrong for trying to make that lady say the N-word in front of Marc Lamont Hill and the world, okay?
Yeah.
Bye. But you know what, though? They should have just let her go ahead and say it so she can get canceled around the world and lose all her jobs and endorsements and everything.
Yeah.
Hold on. Child, Rick Ross wasn't in his beef with Drake. There's never no beef there. Bye. You just making up something because you seeing Kendrick and them down there blowing up. Ohio police. With the raccoon in the car smoking meth, child. That lady was letting that raccoon smoke meth. Yeah. I need Peter to go down there and get that raccoon and test the raccoon for drugs.
It's in the safe place.
Huh?
I'll put it in the last paragraph.
Oh, I know it's in a safe place, but I want the raccoon drug tested. Because the raccoon is going to be having withdrawal symptoms and shit now.
Yeah.
That's not nice, y'all. Y'all should be doing raccoons like that up down here, y'all. Y'all, Donald Trump, you think you slick making Afrikaners from South Africa be able to colonizers come to America. Now, what do you think they're going to do up over here? Do you think they're going to try to incel colonize from the inside? Child. Emmett Chappelle, thank you for all your contributions towards bacteria detection in water and urine. That's completely amazing. Desmond Watson, child, listen. Nobody cares, not even you. Okay, Fox News girl, good for you, I mean, for passing out down there for speaking bad about Sleepy Joe. He's not the president no more, girl, and that's what you get. Bye. Eat a sandwich, girl. Okay? Because obviously her ass was hungry.
Yeah.
All right, so how can everybody get in contact with you?
On Instagram at Judas Photography, JUDAHS Photography.
And guess what? I love y'all so much. Guess what I'll be doing till next time, y'all? I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. This is probably not the right video to see. Nope. I'll be sitting here waiting at the door. Bye.
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you.